was the secret door in the castle where you can Good morning guys, how are you doing today? I hope all of you are healthy and fine. Welcome back to my channel GoJDTravels. I am JD and today I am at Little Vienna. As you can see behind me, the architectures and the buildings which will give an idea why this place called Little Vienna. Yes, you guessed it correct. I am in the mountain city in Beskidy in southern Silesia, Bielsko-Biała. And today we are going to explore the beautiful city and share with you all the monumental landmarks and the architectures. Enjoy the video. Today we are exploring the southern edge of Poland, right here where the Beskidy Mountains begin. This city is famous for its steep, hilly streets, so if you're parking, make sure that the handbrake is pulled tight and your car might roll away. Bielsko-Biała is often called as Little Vienna because of its grand imperial style buildings. It's home to about 170,000 people and feels like a big city mixed with a cozy mountain town. Historically, it was a place where Polish, German and Jewish cultures lived together. This diversity, combined with its famous history of textile factories and industry, shaped the unique, energetic city we see today. Just below the walls, we pass the historic bazaar called Castle Bazaar, once the center of local trade. Then we will head up to the steep, iconic stairs that connect the lower town to the high ground. On our right is the famous Art High School, a beautiful building where the city's creative energy is born. And there it is, the massive spire of the main church, towering over the square like a sentinel. It's a stunning blend of mountain atmosphere and imperial elegance. Let's explore. The St. Nicholas Cathedral is the true architectural anchor of Bielsko-Biała. Originally dating back to the 15th century, it has survived fires and reconstructions, eventually being transformed into the massive neo-Romanesque landmark you see today. Its soaring 61-meter tower was actually modeled after the famous Campanile in St. Mark's Square in Venice, symbolizing the city's deep cultural ties to the rest of Europe. Inside, it's a treasury of sacred art and history that reflects the enduring spirit of the city. King of Poland. May Father bless us all. Guys, look at this architecture. These windows and the color, the design. Alright, so this part is still a part of Rynek. I don't know why, but this area is giving me a vibe of Italian villages as well, where you can see this kind of granite stone streets and you can see this kind of slope which goes down. These lights, I'm pretty sure that this area looks amazing at night. You can see Beskidy Mountains. It's amazing. What a spectacular view. Bielsko-Biała's buildings are a beautiful mix of grand imperial style and a strong stonework. With its fancy palaces and historic streets, it's easy to see why the city is nicknamed as Little Vienna. The Rynek has been the beating heart of the Bielsko over 700 years. Originally a medieval trade hub with wooden houses, it was rebuilt in stone after several devastating fires in the 17th century. What makes this square unique is its sloping, high location, which once sat safely within the defensive walls. Today, you can still see the foundations of the old town hall and the statue of Saint John Nepomuk. From the medieval marketplace to a 19th century industrial center, this square remains the perfect symbol of the city's long and resilient history.
And friends, this is one of the best part in Poland. You will see some restaurants always putting a board outside like this where they have the happy hour, 15% off or 30% off. Trust me, if you see something like this, you must go in and try the food. See the another church view. It's kinda reminding me Lisbon, narrow road, colorful shops and nice architecture. For example, look here, it's called Budapest. The nice green entrance. So you can see I like this way they put the board here.
Just a short walk from the main bustle of the Rynek, you will find a spot that's perfect if you need a change of pace. I'm talking about the Assam shop, a local favorite that feels like a quiet escape from the busy streets outside. Whether you are on a date or just hanging out with friends, this is the place you go to truly chill. It's all about the senses here. You can spend time browsing through an incredible variety of loose leaf teas and freshly roasted coffees sourced from all over the world. If you are with someone special, it's a great spot to pick out a unique blend together or find some beautiful handmade ceramics. The whole place has its cozy, aromatic atmosphere where time seems to slow down, perfect for a quiet conversation or just taking a break from exploring the hills of the city. It's more than just a shop, it's a little sanctuary of calm right in the heart of the Bielsko. As we change our perspective, the Rynek reveals its true scale. From here, you can see how grand tenements frame the square, with the St. Nicholas Cathedral standing tall as the city's constant landmark. It's the perfect blend of mountain grit and European elegance. Moving through the greenery, the spring atmosphere is incredible. Those blooming cherry trees offer a soft, colorful contrast to the historic masonry, while the perfectly manicured, rounded crowns of the neighboring trees show the unique character of the city's parks. Finally, take a look at this massive mural. It's like a portal back in time, capturing a nostalgic scene of old Bielsko-Biała. You can see the historic trams that once navigated these steep, winding streets, a beautiful reminder of the city's rich industrial soul. Here we have Mama Scena, the small stage of the Polish theater. It's an intimate, atmospheric space that hosts more experimental and personal performances, adding a modern, artistic edge to this historic neighborhood. This is the Polish theater in Bielsko-Biała, which is a true architectural masterpiece built in the late 19th century by the renowned Viennese architect Emil von Forster. It stands as a classic example of neo-Renaissance style for over 130 years. It has served as the city's premier cultural stage. From its grand imperial beginnings to its vibrant modern-day productions, this building remains a testament to the city's deep-rooted and enduring love for the arts. Right beneath our feet lies the historical railway tunnel, Built in the 1870s, it's a vital piece of engineering hidden just out of sight.
Now I am walking to Surkowski Duke's Castle in Bielsko-Biała, and while I'm walking I would like to show you this place, the street walks, so that you will have an idea that how culturally rich is this city. Have a look. It's right now actually Dom Kulture. Alright guys, now we are entering the path where so-called Little Vienna starts, and you will see exactly why this place called Little Vienna. This place is so much interesting and historical with its artifacts that I think if you plan to come here, you definitely should have a day. Honestly, this place is quite hilly, so going up and down in each couple of minutes are challenging. Look. Guys, I found something very interesting. This is an ark. It was actually built to replace the older wooden ones, which was destroyed by fire in the mid 17th century. The street's actually a little below than this arcade. Let's have a look. So this is the historical arc. It goes all the way to the end of the building. Fascinating, isn't it? For me it is to walk down somewhere which was built on 17th century, so old. Where I'm standing now, the city Bielsko-Biała, technically it didn't exist until 1951. What you can see behind me is the Biała River. This river is in the flowing middle of the city. One side it was Kingdom of Bohemia, and another side the Kingdom of Poland. In 1951, this officially became one city, which is Bielsko-Biała. Very interesting fact that same city was divided by two kingdoms by a river which is still flowing.
Now we have crossed over the Biała Market Square. Remember, the one we saw earlier was the heart of Bielsko, but this square has its own distinct merchant town history and much more open grand feel.
I went to Vienna actually a few years back, and I can tell you that the feeling of this place is kinda same. This is why they call it Little Vienna. You can see the church in the back. We will go there later. The churches are honestly very fascinating in Poland. The architecture inside, the neo-Baroque style or the Gothic architecture has so much historical value. So whenever I visit a place, I always try to visit the local cathedral or church, and definitely the main market square. It gives you an idea that how the place used to be or what this place actually built on. Look at the statue. Now we are entering the place where you can see the Surkowski Duke's Castle. So this castle, Surkowski Castle, is a landmark of Bielsko-Biała. Now from Żukowy Castle you can have a view of the entire main Rynek area, and you can also see there the Polski Theatre, the famous tunnel which was built in 18th century, and these buildings. Then you can have a look at the Rynek. Alright guys, now we are entering the Żukowy Museum as it's open. While I am entering, this is a bell. As you can see, it was made in 1817. As much as possible. Have a look. This is the statue of the sea god. We are inside the castle in the museum. I will show you the artifacts. This is painted by N.G. Kozak. I must share with you that I have a huge interest in painting because I am a painter myself. Look at the stairs. Looks like I'm entering in a castle centuries old.
Inside the castle, a gallery of ancestral portraits brings the Żukowy family and the local nobility to life in a full period detail.
When you enter a castle like this, you feel the royalty, that you are walking inside a century-old castle. What an amazing architectures. Just look, this is the museum.
These paintings provide a rare personal look at the figures who once ruled this historic region.
Okay guys, I'm talking very slowly and in lower voice just to make sure I do not disturb the ambience over here. Now this is a hall where you can find the modern arts. Imagine just royalties are standing over here in the window and having this view outside. Of course, by that time it was much more prominent. Of course, when you enter the castle and roam around, especially stand in this balcony to look outside, you will feel like a royal. Look at the outfit they used to have at that time. How elegant. This is seriously hard to imagine that these people were existing here, right here where I'm walking. So yes, I am privileged to walk in the same castle like they did, kings and queens did. Well guys, so that was Żukowy Castle for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I have tried to combine as much as artifact I could about this castle in my short video. Let me know if you like it in the comments below. Don't forget to hit share, like and subscribe. It helps me to grow the channel and motivate me to explore places like this. It's truly a hidden gem. Poland is a hidden gem. Alright guys, I wanted to share some information with you. Some of my Polish friends and subscribers reached me out to say that there is a problem with the dubbing and the subtitles. Unfortunately, my channel right now is in English and I don't have a manual dubbing for my channel, which I'm working on. So whatever you hear is auto-translated by YouTube. But what I'm doing is I'm uploading manual subtitles in Polish and in English, so that when you watch my video, you can clearly understand about the context. Please comment below if you are okay with these translations, or you want me to work on something. Your opinion matters. Thank you. Okay guys, the weather is a bit moody today. It was so sunny when I came out from home and we're traveling, but at this point I see that it's raining. But good thing is that it feels truly amazing when you are walking through a historical city on the mountains. And now I'm heading to a very, very unique house exists in Bielsko-Biała, and you'll be truly amazed to see the design of the building, especially the creature on it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we have reached here to our one of unique destination. This is called the Frog House. In Polish, we call it Kamienica pod Żabami. This is a pure art from 1903. It's called view art. You can see these two frogs. The entire building is beautifully crafted, and I can even see the date when it was made. It's 1795. It's beautiful, isn't it? And in front of the frog house, you can see the Martin Luther Church. It was built by the Bielsko-Biała Lutherans in 1792 to 1798. It is built on an old cemetery ground. I told you the weather is moody over here. Now look, it was raining a while ago. Now what a sunny day. Of course, while I'm doing vlogging, especially a walking tour, definitely I feel hungry as well. So I came in a very nice place beside the frog house, which called Kuchnia Orientalna. I just had a very good lunch, which is goulash and rice, signature dish in Poland. Now we are going to visit Reksio. And what is it? You will find out soon. Guys, did you like Reksio? If you like Reksio, and my next stop is to Bolek and Lolek. My Polish viewers can relate to these names very often. And what is it? I'll show you in a while. Stay tuned. That's the end of the Bielsko-Biała tour today. I am right now in Bielsko-Biała railway station. So, how did you like the tour today? So, thank you for joining with me today's journey. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon button. Your subscription means a lot to me. See you in my next video with a new journey, with a new place and new adventure. Until then, take care. God bless. Do zobaczenia.